Hello everyone. Welcome to another stream. Test. All right, let's see. Ta-ta-ra-ta-ra-ta-ra-ta-ra. Hey everyone. We're going to continue with the AI assisted coding. So we will continue working on the mentorship platform. Let me switch to some birds. Yeah, there we go. There we go. How's everyone doing? Are you already in the weekend zone or not? I'm going to quickly share my screen and then we'll jump directly to it. How are you? And Musman Mughal says Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How are you? How's everyone doing? So we'll jump directly to the coding part, okay? Let's see. I'm gonna start sharing my screen. And we share it with this. Select the region. No, that's not what I wanted. Play screen sharing. Give me 1 second. Let me see. Share screen. Region. Allow restore token. And this time, I believe it should work. There we go. Okay, so this is what we are working with. एसन भाई JS में कैसे लॉजिक लगाएं और किन चीज़ों में लगानी होती है और कहाँ JS में आपको कोशिश ये करनी है कि यू ट्राई टू प्रैक्टिस अ लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम्स. आप गूगल AI स्टूडियो पे जा सकते हो एंड यू कैन आस्क इट टू गिव यू सम प्रॉब्लम्स. फॉर एग्जांपल अगर आप जाते हो ai.dev पे, so you can ask it, you can select Gemini, and then you can say, help me practice JavaScript logic by giving me some problems. So help me practice JS logic JavaScript by giving me some problems. Or आप कह सकते हो start with easy ones, then we'll move medium and hard, right? So you can exactly do it like this. Naveen Goa, thank you so much for the follow. So you can start with this. There are so many ways to practice when it comes to programming या फिर JavaScript की logic etc. तो here आप देख रहे हो कि यहाँ पे इसने level 1 की एक प्रॉब्लम दी है कि प्रॉब्लम है स्ट्रिंग रिवर्सर, कि आप एक स्ट्रिंग को अगर रिवर्स करना चाहोगे तो कैसे करोगे. अगर आपके पास हेलो की स्ट्रिंग है तो आप किस तरीके से उसको रिवर्स कर सकते हो. अब इसमें आपको ऑब्वियसली कोई बिल्ट इन फंक्शन जो है वो यूज़ नहीं करना. आपको खुद से लॉजिक लिखनी है कि हाउ वुड यू डू इट. ठीक है, तो 2-3 इसमें प्रॉब्लम्स दी हैं, आप इसमें कोई भी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व कर सकते हो. I'm going to be alternating to English versus Urdu. So if you ask questions in Urdu, then I'm going to answer in Urdu. If you ask question in English, I'm going to answer in English. But having said that, you can essentially just copy this prompt. I'm gonna paste this in the chat. ये मैं पेस्ट कर रहा हूँ चैट के अंदर, तो आप इस पे रिफ्लेक्ट कर सकते हो. ठीक है, आई एम शेयरिंग दिस ऑन द व्यू एज वेल. देयर यू गो. ठीक हो गया. तो हाउस एवरीवन डूइंग, हाउस एवरीवनस evening, Friday evening? Are you happy that weekend is coming up? What's going on? हफ्ता ख़त्म हो गया. Going into the weekend zone already or no? So anyways, we were looking into this thing. I think we fixed the dashboard part. We also fixed the part of goals, so we could see each other's goals now. Mentor could add goals, mentees could add goals, and then we also had sessions. So sessions were also being created as well. And now I think we'll go towards. I think now we'll go towards. I'm thinking what's missing here. The Discord link should work. If I open it, it takes us directly to the Discord link that was entered by the mentor. Yeah, that's the right one. I'm thinking what is missing at the moment in the mentorship and in the mentorship context. I do remember there was something. We need to fix the UI a bit, but apart from that, what is missing? We'll check in. I want to create a session, but in the past, let's see if that works. Okay, you cannot do it. So that's good. We cannot pick a date from the past. It already has made sure that that happens. Lekin, there are some UI issues. As you can see, if I zoom in a bit, you can see when I schedule a session, it looks a bit weird. It looks here it looks okayish, but you see there's a bit of weird spacing around here. The slider has a bit weird UI here as well. So I think we can fix it using anti-gravity. What do you think? Should we fix it by ourselves, or should we let AI do its thing? What do you think? Fixing it manually or fixing it with AI? Fixing it manually or fixing with AI? I'm gonna let you comment, so we then see what do we go with. So manual or AI in the comments. I can also start a poll on YouTube. AI, manual. Start the poll. Okay. Looking at some YouTube videos that I wanted to do. The YouTube streaming seems a lot slower than anything else. Ismail says AI. Inamik Bal says learning front end is good choice in the era of AI. What is your opinion? I think it's still a good choice. If you're a good front end developer, then you still have good opportunities. The opportunities are definitely out there for the people who are focusing on building things, not just talking about it, so to say. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll let AI do its thing. We'll take a screenshot and then we'll ask AI to fix the UI of the form, especially the slider, right? So let's go here, and then we'll start a new session now, and we'll go ahead and say on the scheduling session on the mentorship dashboard, where mentor can schedule, and you cannot see my screen, of course. You should be able to see my screen now. So here I've taken a screenshot of this, and I'm passing it to Google Antigravity, and I'm using Opus at the moment. So I'm saying where mentor can schedule a session, the form's layout seems weird. We also have similar layout inconsistencies in the mentor registration form and the mentee registration form. form. I would say evaluate all of these forms, and I can say you can remove the restriction of being logged in while testing. And the reason I'm saying that is because जिस दौरान ये टेस्टिंग कर रहा होता है, उस दौरान ये ओपन नहीं कर पाएगा इस पर्टिकुलर पेज को, जो मेंटरशिप का पेज है, क्योंकि उसके लिए साइन इन होना ज़रूरी है। तो दैट्स व्हाई मैं इसको कह रहा हूँ कि आपको साइन इन, अगर आपके यानी अगर आप, आई एम टेलिंग एआई कि यू कैन रिमूव इट, आप ऑथेंटिकेशन रिमूव कर सकते हो वाइल टेस्टिंग। तो ये खुद से ब्राउज़र खोल के फिर टेस्टिंग कर सकता है और फिर हम देख सकते हैं कि उसका क्या रिजल्ट आ रहा है। ठीक है, तो दैट इज़ दैट। मे बी हम स्क्रीनशॉट भी ले सकते हैं। तो व्हाट आई विल ट्राई टू डू इज़, मैं एक नया ओपन करता हूँ, localhost 3000, and then let's go with mentorship. ठीक है, if I go here, you can say see sign in to continue, right? But I have to now sign in to actually do anything at all. That's why I'm saying कि ये test कर ले without being sign in. So let's try to see what it comes up with. उस्मान मुगल कह रहे हैं एहसन भाई, अगर सॉरी गिव मी 1 सेकेंड, मैं ज़रा इसको ऊपर ले आता हूँ। हाँ, maybe make it a bit round or small, I don't know, like this or this or this or this or this, maybe this. अच्छा, ऐसे में अगर हम कोडिंग में नहीं जाते तो कोई ऐसी फील्ड है जिनको हम इजी समझ सकते हैं। आप क्यूए देख सकते हो, क्वालिटी एश्योरेंस देख सकते हो, आप डिज़ाइनिंग देख सकते हो, डिपेंडिंग ऑन आपका इंटरेस्ट क्या है। तो अगर आपको इंटरेस्ट ग्राफिक डिज़ाइनिंग में है, अगर आपको इंटरेस्ट एसईओ के अंदर है, यानी सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन में, तो आप उस फील्ड को देख सकते हो जिसमें आप वेबसाइट्स को रैंक करते हो कि वो गूगल सर्च पे हायर नज़र आएँ या पहले नज़र आएँ। तो सर्च इंजन ऑप्टिमाइजेशन की एक बहुत बड़ी फील्ड है। उसके अलावा मार्केटिंग की फील्ड है, डिजिटल मार्केटिंग की फील्ड है। देयर सो मैनी फील्ड्स, आप अपने इंटरेस्ट के लिहाज से पिक कर सकते हो। ठीक है, अब आप देख रहे हो कि ये खुद से ब्राउज़र ओपन करके टेस्ट कर रहा है। ठीक है, आई एम नॉट डूइंग एनीथिंग, लेकिन आपको नज़र आ रहा है कि टेस्टिंग करते हुए इसने साइन अप का अब यहाँ पे लिंक आ गया। तो मैंने पहले ही एआई को बोला था कि आप उसको रिमूव कर दो, बट इट सीम्स लाइक इसने ये काम नहीं किया। तो नाउ इट्स गोइंग टू स्ट्रगल अ बिट। वो कहते हैं ना कि इसलिए कहते हैं बड़ों की बात सुन लेनी चाहिए, तो नहीं सुनी इसने। We'll see. Now it's seeing console logs as well. So okay. Now trying to go to the pages directly, लेकिन ये काम करेगा नहीं। तो let's see क्या करता है ये, because I don't think it's doing the right way. Since the forms are not being rendered due to authentication restriction, I cannot yet evaluate the layout issues. ये मतलब मैंने पहले ही बता दिया था कि आप bypass कर लो इसको। तो now it's saying let me modify the onboarding page and the dashboard page to add a dev mode bypass for testing. मतलब क्या यार, फिर लोग कहते हैं कि AI will take over the world। मतलब उसको मैं बता रहा हूँ तो वो तब वो फॉलो नहीं कर रहा। Video settings, no. Let's see. I think I should move myself here. यहाँ पे बेहतर है। ठीक हो गया। तो let's see what it is doing now. अब ये एक टेम्पररी मोड ऐड कर रहा है. Ahmad Raza says Salaam wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. How is it going, Ahmad? Let's see. I'm thinking if there's a good way of doing it with my logged in user. ताकि ये ब्राउजर टेस्ट कर सके एंटी-ग्रेविटी automatically instead of me having to do this. But let's see. सही है, let's see. We'll see what happens. Ahmed says, great, what about you? I'm better now. I was not feeling too well a couple of days ago, but now it's much better now. I got off from work. I'm trying to finalize this mentorship program, and फिर उसके बाद we'll see. I will be sharing this with my community, especially mentors and mentees. So we'll see. We'll see how that works then. Mohammed Ibrahim says, Assalamu alaikum wa alaikum assalam. Ibrahim, how's it going? क्या हाल है? अच्छा जी, so now we have this test mentee that's coming in because we are in the test mode somehow. So we'll see how it's trying to do it, or we'll see. But I want to try to, and it's also going to test it automatically. Okay, the layout, is it good or not? Inam Iqbal is asking, do you offer any course for Mernstack? Yes, I already have a course on YouTube for Mernstack. It's called Mernstack Crash Course. So you see here, the form is not really formatted well, and we need to format this well as well, and also the slider as well. So some things are not as accurate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and show you the YouTube code with SN Mernstack Crash Course. And I think my video is not ranked as well. I mean, I see those there, but not as good. Maybe I should look into कि इसका SEO वगैरह क्या होगा. So this is the video 4 years ago, but it's still as valid as it can be. So you can see the link right here, or you can look at it in the chat as well, or you can try to find it on YouTube. So just go to codewithSN or codewithSN on YouTube and try to find Mernstack Crash Course, and you'll find it. ठीक है? Okay. So I want to see where is this, where is it? So it's looking at the UI right now, taking a screenshot and then trying to fix it as well. So here you can see we have some issues, no spacing here really. We also have, I don't know, some spacing issues here as well. So we have a bunch of issues. So it can see the layout issues in all the 3 forms. Now it's creating an implementation plan. So Google Antigravity की एक बहुत अच्छी बात ये है. How many of you understand Urdu? Can I get some comments in the chat? Do you all understand Urdu and English, or do you only understand English? Because I have a hard time deciding like which language to speak. Sometimes I go with Urdu and English both, but since I'm streaming on multiple platforms, the problem is that I have a hard time deciding if I should be speaking English or Urdu. Because from Facebook, a lot of people just understand Urdu. On YouTube, a lot of people understand rather English. All right, so let's have a look at the implementation plan. So it went ahead and went ahead with the, first of all, analyzing all of this, right? I'm gonna do it like this so you can see what's going on. Give me 1 second. Customize. Go here maybe. I'm gonna reduce the size of it. So what I was saying is here. So yes, here you see it went ahead, and when testing, it figured out what are the issues. So this is the issue of session scheduler. So some layout issues there with the slider. So daytime alignment is incorrect. Duration of slider is actually split from the slider. It's not good. Agenda text area label agenda is placed to the left of the text area instead of above, making it feel disconnected. Good. The agenda width is not full width, inconsistent with other elements. Makes sense. Overall structure doesn't really look good. Then when it comes to the mentor registration form, यहाँ पे भी बहुत सारे मसले हैं. तो यहाँ पे you can see that there's a lot of space right here. जो text area it can be a bit big. Tala says, I only understand English, but if you talk both, I can understand the context. Okay, yeah. I'll try to shift Urdu and English both. No problem. Okay, let's have a look. So, and on, okay, Inam says, anyone, Inam is watching on Facebook. Ahmad is saying, please guide how an experienced developer can use Cloud Code Cursor for bigger projects in a proper way instead of chatting to it. I'm exactly showing to you what you should be doing. Is I think looking at what I'm doing should teach you what to do. So I'm asking it to go to the browser, take screenshots, and then come back, or I'm asking it to test in the browser and then come back, and then essentially implement the changes. You can see that now there's no space here. So previously there was a lot of space on this side, now it's not. So that's how you do some sort of context engineering. You pass images, you give proper text, you give proper context, which pages do you want to fix, why do you want to fix them, etc, etc. So, and I'm explaining to you the process as well on how it's planning it. So it went ahead first, और इसने देखा session scheduler, then it saw मेंटर रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म, तो इसके स्क्रीनशॉट्स उसने लिए. उसके बाद ये गया मेंटी रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म पे, और वहाँ पे भी इसने स्क्रीनशॉट लिए. One of the biggest things that I've given to it is the instruction that it can disable the authentication for now, and that's how it was able to actually test the program. Otherwise it would not be able to do it. And after it's done with all of this, it reverted that change back. So now I cannot really I cannot really run mentorship program without that particular part, right? So it's those are the things that you need to give as context, that you need to tell AI to do the things the right way. Okay, so it went ahead with these things. It also found some issues in Menti registration form. Okay, then it went to the root cause. Then it proposed some changes, that is switching to the vertical stacking. This is very good. Okay, this is the kind of UI change that we wanted. Improve the character account positioning. In both of the cases, if you look at these images, I don't know if we can see this in a better way. Maybe we can do it like this. So yeah, if you see the character count placement, okay, this is the final result. But here you see the character count is on the right side. This is not good. It's bad. Similarly, if you see the other images as well, it's kind of the same there as well. So we don't really want a UI that is like this, to be honest. So let me, how do I come out? Okay, we have review, and then we have the walkthrough. So finally, once it's done, it fixed all three forms. All the text areas are full width. Sliders stretch to the container. We'll check it now. Daytime inputs fill their grid columns. Okay. Character counts are in line with labels. Consistent vertical spacing using space Y4. We'll check this out. And we don't even have to check in the application, because you can see okay, यहाँ पे it shows the changes. So this is the layout right now. I don't like this, to be honest. Okay, this is previous, and this is the next. Oh, look at this one. So you see how it shows the changes. So this was the previous, and this is what it has fixed it to. Don't know if you can see it correctly. Let me move myself to the other side. I want to show how beautiful this is, especially like the work done by Antigravity, how cool this is. So I can see previously it looked like this. So you can see the text area, it's very small. And then you can also see the slider is just like this width, whereas it should be the whole width. And now if I go to the fixed one, you can see the slider is fixed. It takes the full width. These are in two columns. The text area takes the whole space. And this is amazing, right? I can see the changes right here. Then the mandate registration form looked like this. You can see the character count right here. You can see this input right here. The label is on the left. It looks super weird. The same issue with the slider here. And when we see the fixed version, the slider is fixed. The text area is fixed as well. The count comes here. This is much better than what we had before. So I think this is amazing work. And finally, the Menti registration form. Uske andar bhi we had this issue. We had the label on the left, we had the text area on the right, and then we had this character count on the right side as well, which still is a bit weird. And when we see the fix, again, really good. We have the label here, we have the count here, we have the text area taking the full width. This is much nicer than before, right? So all these files have been modified. It has verified using the browser testing. Again, in this whole process, I've not written a single line of code so far. So you have to understand the complexity of the task itself. And I have done what's called context engineering. I've given it the right prompt. I've given it enough images to look at the issues, and I've asked it to check the things on the browser. So now we can test it in the browser, right? So if I go here and refresh, let's see what happens. If we go here, refresh, let's see what happens. So here, if I go to, as a mentor, if I go and schedule the session, this is the form I get. Oh, good. I'm feeling so much better looking at a nicer form than what we had before. This is much nicer, to be honest. We could have some spacing between these labels, which I can just give it in a prompt. But this is so better, so much better than before. And the other forms, of course, are fixed as well, since we already saw their screenshot. So no problem there, I think. So what I'm going to do is I want to check something. So back to matches, we have current connections, back to dashboard. So here we have the mentor. And if I go to the mentee's dashboard, this is the mentee. So this is the person who is being mentored, who wants mentorship. And this guy right here is the mentor, is the senior developer right here. So this guy, mentor, can go and see all the people he's mentoring. So he can see this guy who is in, let's say, who has done bachelor's in computer science. And this guy can see who is the mentor. So the guy is software architect at Scania. They can both open the dashboards. They can both see the goals, how many goals they have. They can see the sessions, the upcoming sessions as well. And if I click the calendar here, it takes us to creating a calendar invite as well. This is a feature in my live stream we discussed that we are going to implement, and now it's implemented already. I just need to save here the time, the date, the mentee's email. All of this is pre-filled with the agenda as well. So this is super cool. I think this is going to save a lot of time of the people. But now I want to do one thing. I want to actually delete everything, and then we'll start from scratch. So we're going to go and delete all the data. So we do have mentorship profiles, mentorship messages as well. I don't think we need these because I think we removed the collection. So we're going to say mentorship underscore messages. We're going to remove the collection. And we should have sessions, profiles. So here are the profiles. And then we have the goals as well. Finished and deployed React project. And the other one was creating the, okay. So we have some duplications here as well. So let's quickly remove those. Mentorship goals. We're going to delete that. We're going to have mentorship profiles. We're going to delete this as well. And then mentorship sessions as well. So we'll delete the sessions here as well. Now we're going to start absolutely from scratch and see how this works. So I'm going to refresh here and I'm going to refresh here, right? So now this is simulating, okay, what happens when a new person comes in. I'm looking at the chat messages now. Assalamu alaikum, sir. Could you please make a video about Google Summer of Code 2026, or do you already have a video available? I don't have a video available, or I'm not really good at it, to be honest. I think you can find a lot of videos already online, but it's not my focus of expertise. Any backend learning resources you can look at, I would say. Let me see. Is the background sound too distracting or what? I see a comment here. Is it too loud? Is it too much? Or what are we talking about? Mm, 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 mm. If you're looking for backend resources, this is one of the good ones. In this one, you learn the whole full stack, so front end and backend together with the database, etc. Let me know if the background sound is too distracting, and I'll close it. Then you also have other examples like full stack TypeScript web application, where we build a meme generator. If you're interested in that, this is something that you could look in. It's a little bit too much. Let me stop it. How about now? Is it better now, or is it still bad? Let me know. I'm almost around closing the stream as well, but we are going to just test it and then we'll uh, take it from there next time. So here we are going to register as a mentor. Give me 1 second. I'm going to be right back. Okay, I think I'm going to stop the background sound completely. All right, let's see. So we're quickly going to test both of these, the mentor side and the mentee side. So this is the mentor side. So here, let's say I say software architect at Scania. And then I can select my area of expertise. Since I'm the mentor, I'm the senior. I'm going to say web development, mobile development, backend development, maybe career growth, interview prep, system design, and leadership. Okay. And then here I can say like short bio, author of 3 books, GD in Angular and AI, software architect, speaker, etc. Or just let it be like this, right? And then how many mentees can I have max? So here I can select 10 mentees, the people that I'm going to mentor, or just 2, right? So these are going to be the maximum ones. Shara says, I just came, so can I have a little brief of what's going on? I'm working on my own platform. We have a community of 3,000 plus members on Discord, in which we connect juniors with seniors. We call juniors mentees and we call seniors mentors. So, how we connect them is not automated or it's not as scalable. So, what I'm doing is that I'm using Google Antigravity, which with some AI tools to build this whole platform. And I think I've spent maybe less than 2 hours in building all of this from scratch without coding. So I'm giving some prompts. I'm giving some screenshots to AI to fix those things, and we are seeing how this helps us with the mentorship program overall. So, anyways, I'm gonna have two of these. I'm gonna select Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, 3 days for mentorship, and then I can quickly say complete registration. And now I am a mentor, as you can see right here. Um, and here you can see all of these things, right? Now I can now there's a another one or this dashboard where this is a junior. So this guy says 110. Sorry, I'm gonna say 110. So here now, this guy goes ahead and says, okay, I want to register as a mentee. I want to be mentored. So I want to get guidance. So here I could say BS in computer science, and let's say still studying, right? And what do I want to learn? So JavaScript, TypeScript, React, Angular, maybe Node.js, maybe Docker, maybe algorithms, MongoDB, right? Want to be a full stack developer, right? So let's say this is a very simplistic input here, but it could be a bit more. Code Joyson joined and then started following. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it. I hope you see more of the videos as well. But here is the preferred learning side. How do you want to learn? How do you want to get mentored? Is it self-learning, guided learning, mixed approach? So I'm going to select mixed approach right here. And then now this is my profile as a mentee. Now I can browse different people. The mentor cannot see people. Mentor cannot go and request. Mentees can go and request a mentor. So they will go and say browse mentors, and in here they can find people. Right now in the platform, there's only one guy, which is this guy, the mentor. So they're going to do a request match, and this guy can have up to 2 mentees. So request match, and the request is now pending. Even if I refresh the page, the request is still pending. This is something that we fixed in the last stream. Okay. Inamik Bal says, amazing, great. Okay, good. So then this guy, the mentor, will see the request. So here you can see pending approvals. So I go up to my dashboard. I can see here pending requests. One thing that can be a bit better here is that I see sort of a bubble or notification here that says that we have pending requests. Right now it's not there, but I could implement it by prompting AI. But here now you can see that this guy has requested, which is actually here, right? So this Muhammad Hassan Ayaz, who is studying in a university, BS in computer science, is still studying, has requested from this expert that, okay, I want to be guided. Now I could decline it or I could accept it. And here are the career goals. So I can see what are the career goals, what is the learning style, etc. And I can accept it. Now they have a connection. So if I go back to dashboard and my matches, here now there's a match. If I go to my matches from this guy, now we have a match as well. Both can open a dashboard, both can have goals as well that they can do. The mentor can schedule a session. The mentee cannot schedule a session because you need to have the mentor available. So the mentor can say, okay, I want to schedule a session about a CV review or a mock interview or a career path planning or a technical deep dive. These are templates that I've already created, again, using AI. And I can select one of these. Then I can select a day, which could be like, for example, Monday. I can select a time, let's say 6 a.m. or 6 p.m. And then I can select what is the duration of this. So let's say this is a 75 minutes one, right? And I can schedule a session here, easy peasy. So if I go ahead and schedule a session, this just creates it in the system, in my application. And I should be able to, the mentee should be able to see here as well. Okay, there is a session that's scheduled, but just creating them inside the system is not enough. So the mentor can go ahead and create a Google invite. So if you click that button, all of the things are automatically filled up. Here you can see Google Meet link is added. The email of the other person is also added. The agenda is already added. The title is here as well. And then we also have the time as well. We have an issue with time. The times issue is that I said it would be 6 p.m., which is GMT plus 1. and here it went with 5 p.m. to 6:15, which is not good. So this should be 6 p.m. my time. But for some reason, I think this one takes the GMT 0, and here it takes GMT +1. So we have to fix that at some point. We'll do it later. But you can see that we have this done. Now the mentee who's seeking guidance can say, okay, I have a goal. I have to create a React project and deploy it, right? And then can set a date for this as well. Let's say 29th, and then create this goal. Now we have one goal that is being looked at. So here you can see one goal as well. So yes, that is pretty much it. I think we'll do one stream later, maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after tomorrow, to fix some more of the things, and then I'll start giving this to my Discord channel, where we have like a lot of people. We have 3,000 plus members in the community, 3,200 plus, and we have a lot of mentors. We have a lot of mentees here as well, and I think they're going to benefit a lot from this whole program. So we'll see how that goes. But having said that, thank you everyone who joined. I will see you